Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life, and the last two videos I've made did not upload, so we don't know if this one will or not. So, oh, there are my reading glasses.
Ta-da!
I'm going to give you a phone number. I want everybody to call this number. You can say anything you want. It's up to you.
Give him hell.
Yeah, give him hell.
The person I think it is.
And ask, have you found your lost manhood? Do you like sleeping with sows? Ask him about drugs, because he's a cokehead and pothead and
trash bag.
Yeah. Ask him how expensive the apartments are, and say, well, I heard that it's a really good place to live if you want really cheap drugs, because there's so many drug dealers there.
Ask him about the cockroach population.
Yeah, ask him about that, the cockroach population, because that place is, it's so gross. There's so many of them.
They walk around.
Yeah, it's like,
they're taking over the house.
Yeah. I would buy bug spray, plus I would buy foggers. Every month I would fog that apartment, plus I had the spray, and it didn't do anything. It killed a few, but they just run into the walls and come right back out.
There were a few coughing and choking, but not many.
Yeah. So I want you to call this guy.
They're probably laughing at you.
Yeah. So I want you to call this guy. Ask him how much he will pay you for a BJ. Ask him how often the Balcony sites or SAPD or Bexar County Sheriff's Department show up at the complex. Call up, say, well, I was really, here's a good one, especially if you're calling from out of area, and he sees that if he has the caller ID and he sees it's out of area when he picks up, but he's kind of dumb, so he might not do that. But,
he's an idiot.
Yeah, so, I'm sending my child to university in San Antonio next year, or this fall, or in the spring, or, whatever. It could be anything. And, I want my child to have a nice either studio or one bedroom as their first apartment. And I want to make sure that my child has access to cheap drugs, because my child will be in college and won't have much money. And would your apartment complex be a good place for my child? Or something like that. I mean, come up with your own thing. This guy is a piece of work. When I was moving out, and I had some people helping me, and one of the guys helping me, he owns property himself and rents houses out to people. And anyway, Curtis comes up to the doorway. He's not expecting to see anybody but me in there. And when he looks around the corner, you can see in his eyes, oh shit, and he says, well, you're going to have to pay to have this cleaned up. And I just ignored him, and all four of us looked at him and like, whatever, but ask him how many code compliance complaints there are, or ask them about the water. Is the water, how often does the water get shut off? Because they have a problem with the water main and they don't fix it, so they're constantly turning it off to try and fix it, yet they never actually go to the source to fix it. It's ridiculous. The good people that move in there don't stay long. If they
get the hell out.
Yeah, if they can afford to move out, they move out. And those who cannot afford to move out, they'll save that $5 a month if that's what they have to do until they have enough to get out. It may take 2 or 3 years, but and Helica, who I don't know if she still works there, but go ahead and do this. This would be fun. like to get some feedback on this one.